You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm suffering from a cold, but that's no excuse not to make a video. So, this is the G.Skill Ripjaws V DDR4 3600 MHz RAM kit purchased on Black Friday for £136. I am replacing the Corsair Vengeance LPX 3600 MHz RAM that I purchased at the time of building my Ryzen 5 3600 gaming PC, as at the time the G.Skill memory was selling at a lofty price of well over £200. Before removing the Corsair RAM, I did some basic benchmarks so that I would be able to do a comparison to compare performance between the G.Skill and Corsair DDR4 memory. The benchmarks were run 3 times and I took the average of those runs. The difference in price of the memory is due to the fact that the G.Skill is using Samsung B-die memory modules, which is really fast out of the box. As you can see here, the Corsair latency is 18 with timings of 22-22-42 compared to the G.Skill latency of just 16 and timings of 16-16-36. So let's see if it was worth the investment. So this is my test system, my gaming PC. It's a Ryzen 5 3600 overclocked to 4.2 GHz all cores, and we have the GTX 1080 and an X570 Pro Asus Prime motherboard. All benchmarks are tested at the 1080p resolution and highest settings. Here we have the Superposition benchmark, which tends to put 100% load onto the GPU, which is why we aren't seeing much of a difference between the G.Skill and Corsair RAM. The mins are slightly higher. I assume this is where the low latency helps the CPU in a mostly GPU bound test. Shadow of the Tomb Raider average for both is 95 frames per second, which once again is due to being mostly GPU bound. Dirt Rally is one of those games that utilises CPU and GPU at lower resolutions, and here we can finally see the benefits of low latency fast RAM where the mins and average frame rates get a nice bump. Far Cry 5 is a game that likes fast cores and low latency, and once again we can see an improvement in min and average frame rates. TimeSpy benchmarks the GPU and CPU, then combines the two to give us an overall score. Here again we see the G.Skill RAM pushing the entire setup to new heights with a clear victory. It's time for the CPU only benchmarks, and with that in mind we kick off with the CPU Z test. The G.Skill DIMMs add 7 points to the single core score and 38 points to the all core test. It really does seem that Ryzen loves high frequency, low latency RAM. Last but not least, we have CINEBENCH R20. No surprises here, a nice gain once again and justification, for me at least, that the extra outlay was worth the investment. I probably wouldn't recommend the faster, more expensive RAM for those on a tight budget, as the money would be better spent on a faster GPU for a gaming PC. If you are like me and you are building a gaming PC for the next few years, then it might be worth the extra, especially as you won't have the niggling feeling that you could have gotten a little bit of extra performance for a little bit of extra money. All I need now is an RX 5900 XT and a Ryzen 4800X to complete my PC. Okay, here's a good place to end the video. Any questions or thoughts, please put them into the comments section below, and a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.